What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back for a very special video. Today I'm gonna be team building and I'm gonna be playing, so yeah. But before we get into that, today was the Academy Premier League auction, ladies and gentlemen. Shout outs to everybody who was drafted. Shout outs to Guillermo, he's the GOAT. Shout outs to Devin, two GOATs. This could not have had, they're the perfect duo, man. They're amazing. I mean, shout outs to all the people who got drafted. Look at that money being spent. Can't wait to see y'all. And there's gonna be an Academy Twitch, so a lot of the games are gonna be streamed. So you're gonna be on the big stage. So join the Academy Discord down below. Plenty more tournaments coming up, draft leagues, all these wonderful things. Secondly, in the team that we're gonna build today, there's this new awesome website. It's called, Pokemon Pros for professional players. And what's awesome about this? Let me show it to you. So remember my Cursed Ferrothorn team, the greatest team of all time? Yes, I'm sure you remember me sweeping and defeating opponents quite easily because Cursed Ferrothorn is broken. Let's say you wanted to use this team, right? Copied, easy, put it in Showdown. No opening paste bins, no nothing. You just click it. And look at this. You want to see sizzle or set? Boom. Boom. You see everything. You see it all. You know what you're getting before you get it. Amazon Prime, baby, delivered right to your team builder. So pick up a copy of my teams today. Speaking of copy, you just want to click right here. Delivers you right to the book, the greatest Pokemon book to ever be written. So many people have gotten success. Just read this and you know what it is. And so let's get into the team building. And so, guys, I've been feeling uninspired with the team. When I open this is how I record, right? I'm like, okay, going to number one. Okay, all right, let's see what we got. And usually I back in the day with megas, I'm like, oh, mega camera up, let's use that. Oh, that's cool, or some unique build. But as I scroll through this, I'm like, man, I do not feel inspired, and it's nobody's fault, right? It's nobody's fault. And so I decided, fuck it. I'm going to inspire my damn self, and I'm just gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna scroll through these fucking tiers, and I'm gonna pick some mines that I want to use. I'm gonna use them, and I'm gonna win. Some unappreciated mines, and this is gonna be very quick. It's not gonna be one of those long builders. I'm gonna look through the tiers. Arcanine, useful. It'd be kind of useful versus Rillaboom. Useful versus Volcarona. And I'm gonna pick a cool mon that I'm not definitely using that beast. I didn't know Palossand was UU. Crazy. Didn't know Terrac was UU. How embarrassing. What's the cool mon that I'd like to use today? Alright guys. So Scrafty's the inspiration. Scrafty do. Anybody watch Scooby-Doo? Scrafty do. So we're gonna be using the only Scrafty set, the Intimidate. We're shutting down Urshifus. Urshifus are done in this town. So yeah, Scrafty. Only use Scrafty. Some cool shit. So let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it a buck here, ladies and gentlemen. You don't put LeBron James on a ballerina team and expect success. He's a great basketball player, but he's no ballerina. And in the same way, Scrafty is not a ballerina. He's a dunker. He's a basketball player. So let's play to his assets. Team building 101. Let's play to his assets. We got to go max HP, ladies and gentlemen. But more importantly, let's pay attention. What does Scrafty beat, right? We intimidated Excadrills, right? Excadrills are shook. We're intimidating Rillabooms, you know what I mean? Rillabooms are shook. We're intimidating Urshifu. Urshifus are shook. We're intimidating Shed's getting better. Moxie's no factor here. I like intimidating mods, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting intimidated. Let me see, you got an item now. We Rocky helmeting. Because you already know nobody's taking down Scrafty. Let's keep it a buck. You're resting, Brody. Do we need Spadef, right? Because this shutting down Dragapults. Like, nobody's a match for Scrafty. That's all we're gonna put on there right now. So let's create the core, right? Because we gotta make this interesting. I cannot be suffering through these lives. Like, there comes a time where, you know, I play enough with a unique thing, have some fun, then I want to play something standard again, and that's fine. But like, it's crazy. Scrafty is weak to fighting, fairy, flying. Fighting, fairy, flying. Oh, Aegislash is looking like a handsome partner. Fighting, fairy, flying, and on his dark side, fighting, fairy. On his fighting side, flying. He's immune to psychic. I think that's it. And so, fighting, fairy, flying. Corviknight covers the fairy, flying. Aegislash covers everything. You know what's really underappreciated these days? Aegislash. Like, not only is Aegislash underappreciated, but like the subtoxic set is like the classic subtoxic set. What's shutting that down these days? Like classic just subtoxic ball. That's a devastator right there. Like, why is the respect been lost? I'm gonna put that back. Man, I used to destroy fools even without toxic. I mean, even without sub, just classic, bulky, like Shadow Ball or dual stabbing Aegislash. Just a phenomenal Pokemon. Like, ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? In fact, I'm not even gonna keep Flash Cannon on there for those pesky Clefables. Pesky. You know what's beautiful about this? I might have to throw a Rocky Helmet on my boy Scrafty here. You know why? Because he doesn't give a shit about wicked blows. And Rocky Helmet would be helpful for drillers, punishing those. Woohoo! Punishing U-turning Rillabooms, those filthy Rillaboom that be U-turning. Those plasma fisting Zero Auras. Who do they think they are? And so King Shield. I haven't decided on the item yet. So you know what I'm saying, we got that Aegislash core there. You know, we got to round it out with the. So right now we defensive coring it up, right? And so I'm gonna clean this up in a little bit. We're just throwing ideas out. That's all we do. We just throw ideas, and it's not gonna be a super long team builder. So we're just gonna hop on and play. But Scrafty, you already know we got the rest. We got the Intimidate. Feeling the foulest of plays. Yeah, he gets access. The lowest of kicks. The lowest of kicks might not be sufficient. You might have to be just packing the toxics of tox and rest. Shed Skin might be the wave. Intimidate's so cool though. I really would like to be able to intimidate. What's Shed Skin's rate? It's a third. We'll wait. Alright, so Buzzer, like, it's just intuitive, right? Mandibuzz. But is it really? So it just lashes, you know, Ghost, weak, these two covers each other's weaknesses fairly well, except Scrafty doesn't. It only covers Dark and Ghost, and so we're still left with Fire and Ground. Mandibuzz covers the ground, but we only have so many fire types in the tier, and Volcarona, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Rotom Heat, it's not a Pokemon. Though that non-Pokemon would cover that fire and ground weakness. Buzzer is dope though. It takes a lot of pressure off and it compresses a lot. So we're just gonna roll with the Buzzy, right? So we have Scrafty, right? Actually, no, we got two Dark types. It could work, but I'm thinking if I want to play it out like that, because obviously we're gonna have other members, right? So let's say we have that one Quiver Dancing Volcarona safeguarding. After we've beaten down all the threats, we just safeguard and destroy them. Like immediately we're like, okay, Haste Pex could be a problem, and so let's get rid of Haste Pex with something. You know what's cool combo? Sand Tomb Scizor and Volcarona. Bulky Volcarona, Sand Tomb Scissor. Trap the Pex with the Sand Tomb. Volcarona the rest. And so this is called this is what I like to call the rough draft. Yeah. I don't want to use something whack like Mantine. Well, Mantine beats Volt, but what else does it beat? What else is Mantine beating? Mantine beat nothing else? Might haze Primarina or something. Mantine ain't beating nobody else. Nobody else. What's some cool shit? Maybe we could go lower tiers. Keldeo Yu? How pathetic. Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash. Let's see. Do you have any value in the tier? Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is actually, you know, pretty solid here. A Max Rotom Wash might be the wave. Can defog. And obviously we're gonna have another fire resist. Yeah, Rotom Wash might be the wave. Let's see. What about Virizion? What's Virizion gonna do? Like, Virizion's like a cool Pokemon that nobody uses. I'm trying to think of a way to Merc Pex. Well, I mean, I'll have to bank on Sandtomb, but I do want to have something else to overwhelm Toxapex. I feel like Gengar is mad underrated at the moment. I think Hydreigon is as well. Based on what's in the tier, Draggy might be like the wave. Hydreigon. Let's see what's in the tier right now. What's the wave right now? Blissey and stuff. Plot Dre is no joke. It is no joke. Like, if you don't have a dedicated counter to that beast, I think the tier is like kind of slow, but not at the same time. Like Urshifu is definitely considered fast. Plot, and that gives me a nice little, you know, fire little something right there. Generic Roost. Draco Flash or Dark Pulse Flash. Draco Flash obviously struggles with the Thorn, but that's whatever. Also somewhat struggles with the any steel type. I like Draco because it just murks whatever is in front of it, whereas Dark Pulse does not. Dark Pulse is pretty weak stab. Okay, and so we got the Dragon, we got that SD Sis, we got the core, we got the unit, and let's see. I used to be able to do these things in like a heartbeat. Like, I remember just like this was like second nature to me. It's interesting to see how much things have changed. You know, we already gotta have that Rillaboom. We gotta have that dedicated Rillaboom and Sereno. I'm like thinking about the growth tank. I don't have any rocker. Well, Como does the same as tank growth. I don't want that. Or maybe we could use like a cool, because we can still switch around the members, obviously. The Scrafty dude ain't going nowhere. We could go Fatster Hipso, and like we have a ton of Rillaboom answers, but that thing using knockoff. Alright, let's roll with it. Let me scroll through the tier real quick and see if there's anything like massive that I can't beat. Sandstorm, so we can beat AG. We can beat Zam. Among Us is annoying to spore, but you know, rest Scrafty, so be it. Azu. Ooh, Azu. You could be a problem if you're a drum. Could definitely be an issue. Blissey, Clef, I can deal with. Cornet, I can deal with. Crawdont, I'll have to, you know, rely on the great power of the Scraft. Gyropole, we can deal with not as well as I'd like. So I can see myself modifying some things, but you know, for now we can deal. Ferrothorn's a problem. Jirachi we can deal. Hatterene we can deal. Magnezone, I think it's gonna always be a problem. That thing is just a beast right now. Like Magnezone's beasting. There's nothing more to be said about that. Also, something I guess I could figure out a different way to handle the Toxapex other than Sand Tomb. Or I could just make the Volk straight up offensive and then just play it out like that, rather than bulky safeguard, which would change the structure quite a bit. You know, Squiver in attack, and we'll just maim the Toxapexes that way, or we could bank on trapping Pex, because that would free up. Making it psychic would free up a slot. I want to use the bulky one though. I want to use the bulky one. Is my team even designed to beat that? Probably not. Alright, guys. Alright, so your boy's been thinking, and I'm like, okay, I might have to change it to this. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not trying to have an all day kind of session. We're just gonna have to get crafty around beating Urshifu, quite frankly. And if it's like boosting, I think Scrafty being max will lure in Urshifus and beat them. I'll rock the Sand Tomb Technician set with the Life of the Orbs. I'm gonna rock bulky safeguard, that indisputable, that irrefutable win condition, and I'm about to innovate. You know, I'm gonna run some speed on this Mantine. I'm probably not innovating at all. You know, we're gonna be hazing these adamant Azus. If they're not adamant, then this guy was a scrub and he got lucky. That's all they know. But I'd assume most of them would be adamant unless they're starting to evolve. I'll lean more to the special side. I'm thinking of rain. What are the rain abusers these days? The Pellies and such. I think this would be a very annoying combination. I want to get up to like 206 or something. Tall order. 203. I'll take it. I just like cool numbers like that. Obvious absorb, and this, you know, helps a lot with the Volk. This might mean that I can go Fizz Def on Hips, Though, yeah, I probably can go Fizz Def on hips, which would take a lot of weight off Mantine, and hips can just deal with. Hips can deal with Urshifu a bit better. Spadef hips. I'll wait. So let's EV out. So we're gonna run Flash. I think this set is just very annoying. Shadow Ball. I don't know if you've ever tried this set, guys, but it's annoying. It's annoying. Like max HP, pretty much. I think enough speed for Clef Able, or I think Corviknight is. I don't remember if they're still running a ton of speed, honestly. And then you modest it up and you dump all that in there. If those Corviknights coming in there, Fizz Def after rocks, we want them dead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I can see this being like very good. I want to say Intimidate. I want Intimidate to be on there. Intimidate, Sleep Talk, Rest. I wish I had something like Heal Bell or something, you know. Man Sign. I'm probably gonna run just dual stab. I can see Toxic being very useful on this. Let's fill out the AG, but I don't think I'll need Toxic. Rest. I just wanted to get the prime KOs, you know what I mean? So Urshifu going for CC, and then I'll calc how much, what fighting move I need to KO Urshifu and the relevant KOs. So awesome. We Scalding, obviously. We Defogging, obviously. And so let's say we're staring down a potential Volcarona. Right. Let's say that's happening. Haze helps us deal with Primarina, because that could get annoying. That could get annoying. Particularly with this Volk set that loses to Primarina. And because of that, I might end up going with offensive Volk. In which case, I could switch out Scizor, but I'm not going to do that. Because I could see Primarina just messing me up. Watch me face nothing but Sub Calm Mind Primarina. But yeah. That would mean it's just probably a PP stall fest, if I'm honest with you. When we stall out those Calm Minds and get the party popping. That's probably another thing I want to outspeed too, though. Yeah, outspeed like bulky Primarina. So for all, you know, for all intents and purposes, like this could be a non-optimal Volk set. But the way I play, or the way I do these things generally, like if I made Volk offensive and put Rillaboom over, put Rillaboom on, boost my grassy terrain, shut down those Spadef hippos, and gives me a secondary priority mon. I don't want to use the bulky Volk so bad. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it, guys. Alright, guys, so as I'm looking at this, I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna make it offensive. primarily because I'm gonna make it offensive. Yeah, I'll make it offensive, modest, because like I'm mad Azu weak. Just look, there are a couple things that when I scroll through, I know the menaces are back on the team, and we're talking, but the team is and is it just the team? Aegislash isn't used that much. It's really not. Like, Aegislash gets no respect these days, so it's like, is it really the same team? Is it really? Yeah, it probably is. So obviously Giga in conjunction with Rillaboom. It's great there. Psychic for those pesky pexes. I got a couple options here. Let's go with the mindless CB. I could make Boom SD. Quite a few things, but we're going to obviously uproar. Obviously U-turn. Grassy glides mandatory. Obviously, if you're running Rillaboom without Grassy glide, check your life, my guy. And some people run obviously the Wood Hammer. Some people run Super Power. I don't know if I want Wood Hammer on this team. I think I'd value the power more. I think Ferrothorn could definitely become annoying if I just let it run loose. So that's what we're doing. Boomer. And I'm just running a simplistic spread, nothing overly complicated, for the sake of not taking too much time doing this. Fizz Def. I'll make this Fizz Def again as like of a somewhat of a safety net versus Drillers, Bisharps, and because Intimidate, obviously boosts Bisharp's attack, and so it's a safety net versus the pesky Urshifus. We gotta get that slack off, gotta have that stealth. Have that high horsepower. We'll just use generic wind for now. On the off chance there's something like a Mimikyu who uses Mimikyu, I know, but yeah, let's calc Scrafty. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. So low kick is base 100 versus Urshifu, Magnezone, and most relevant things that's gonna be hitting, barring probably like Blissey. I wonder what low kick is versus Blissey. Probably no damage. Yeah, it's like no damage. Space what? 60. Yeah, it's no damage. You're not there to beat Blissey anyway, kid. Or maybe you will be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about the Blissey shit. We'll see about the Blissey shit. Let's have some fun. I'd like for it to be more unique than this. I just don't feel like I know the tier sets well enough off the top of my head, which just shows that I've really slacked in my building. Let's hop on the ladder and see what we can do. I've really slacked in my building. I used to be like a super sharp builder, but in order to build well, you need to know the meta game, because remember, you're preparing for the things that you're going to expect. Your army is preparing to face the meta game. And so if your army isn't equipped, then you're really just kind of shooting yourself in the foot from the onset. And I'm not trying to shoot myself in the foot. I heard that's not fun. And so yeah, like, it's tough stuff. So we're gonna pause till we get, we got one. Okay, so we're facing the Kyurem. You love to see it. By love to see it, I mean you hate to see it. I think rocks plus quiver dance, depending on what it is. This is why I don't like shit like timid. I might switch it back to modest. Like if I was timid with rocks, I guaranteed swept, assuming that's a choice card of Krook, right? And so you're gonna have to find a more interesting way to win. For example, Aegis Slash cannot be beat. And so let's see. Scrafty's core purpose is gonna be to shut down everything on his team. Really no, but you know it's quite good. It's quite good. Aegis Slash quite good as well. Volcarona upon quiver dancing literally wins. Hippowdon is gonna be important for Zero Aura if I need it. Rillabooms. Picks up a KO. Let's see. Does Aegis Slash pick up any KOs upon clicking Flash Cannon? Yes. Because what I'm assuming the case for this game is like a lead Scarm with Scarf Krook and all that stuff. It's actually not great for me, but he's gonna get his hazards and then he's gonna try to keep. So it's probably Taunt Krook. But it's weird that he has Wheezing. So, game plan, Volk sweep. He actually starts with Krook. It's Intimidate. I'm actually gonna go Boomer here. Knocks off my band. I want Scarman. Good. He's lefties. These don't generally run Brave Bird, but Scarm being gone means what for the remainder of my team in like comparison to what it would mean if Volcarona got the free setup. I think he is Scarf Krook. These would run like Toxic slash. It's too impatient to do so. So he Brave Birds, excellent. I get to Shadow Ball here, which is great for us. Cause yeah, just mindless spikes. It would be a waste of time to be going for. So he goes for Krook. I get the Spadef drop. This is Rock's Krook. The spike is irrelevant for my Volcarona. Actually, I'm a King Shield. If he Stealth Rocks, okay, awesome, he knocks. If he Stealth Rock there, that means he probably isn't Scarf. I'm curious as to what his Stealth Rock is, or does he even have Stealth Rock? Aegis Slash is just too good to let him knock off here, so I'm not gonna allow that. And so I'm a Hippo here, let him take Hippo's item. And we're likely staring down Curum. Okay, so he's not Scarf. Okay, then. Yeah, like once I set up, this game is over. It's just super weird that his team is so Volk weak. Okay, so you're not Scarf, which means you're in the rocks here. Get your rocks up, buddy. And now I pivot into Mantine, predicting his Galera Wheezing. Defog here. Shut that down as he tries to taunt, but you weren't fast enough for the boy. As very interesting. And so what I'm gonna actually do is Rillaboom here. If he stays in and knocks out my Rillaboom, I get the hard switch and a Volk. Because Volk, he doesn't have a fire resist, so like his Scarm comes back in Volt comes in and gets a kill, he has to Brave Bird. I mean, he doesn't have to. He can just stay in and die. I mean, he can switch and die if he'd like. But I know he's going to have to sack the Scarf. Now, the Toxic Spike's a little annoying, but because at this point he can't guard against the... So, okay, he's... Okay. So we doing? We're going to go Crocodile and... I'd assume Knock. I mean... He could have... Scrafty is here for a reason. So he only has knockoff. We low kick here. Wheezing coming in is a non-factor. Aegis Slash position for perfection. And we just flash. He can't guard against it. Crook comes in, will get dropped. So the Crook has taunt. And so he's going to give me the Crook here. But again, you know, Volcarona is my guy. The Stealth Rocks don't matter too much. Particularly because Aegis Slash is so damn good. And so we just low kick here. He actually opts for Zero Aura. Which makes sense if you're trying to... If you're like, your game plan is, okay, I'm going to try to position myself to... not get dropped by the Hippo, or force the Hippo to get poisoned, or even try to Volcarona destroy me. I mean, not Volcarona, you get what I'm saying. So the priority is Rocks. I guess the question is, does he have Grass Knot? Because I'd like to get Rocks up here, so Volcarona guaranteed. So if he does have it, then there's no point in me keeping my Rillaboom. I mean, keeping my Hippowdon. So what I'm gonna do is go hard to Hippowdon here. If he has the Grass Knot, he has it. And so Grass Knot's there, and it seems to be leftovers, which implies that it's special. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd have us leftover Zero Aura. So he tried to Grass Knot a Scrafty. Either way, again, same shit. Volcarona sweep. I just really don't want any little bullshit. And so what this does, it allows for me to go to Aegis Slash here. Either Volt Switch knocks off or Toxic, or if he Calm Minds. It's probably gonna Volt Switch into sacking. Goes Kyurem, which is really weird. Really odd decision. We get to King here. It's probably Earth Powers. Freeze Dry is predicting Mantine, which means he loses a mon here. We just Shadow Ball. He just thinks I'm gonna switch. You know, obviously here, if he had, cause Scrafty just doing the damn thing. So should ground move here. Yeah, let's just get this Intimidate off. And let's end this game, honestly. I've been trying to see what potential thing he could do, but yeah, just go boom, U-turn. He's probably timid. I think there's a Wheezing. Finally get that in, so Volcarona can come in here and Quiver Dance and win. That Crook on his 1% has been just chilling, so I'm not happy about. So finally we get to sweep. I think this was inevitable, but you know, if it's an inevitable sweep, then why rush it and risk any kind of like unforeseen shit that I'm not accounting for, when all I need to do is get the Volcarona in on the correct Pokemon. So it's interesting that he's on the OU ladder with a 6-0 by Volcarona team. Now, the likelihood of facing a Crook again, but I don't know if Modest has the payoff to where it's worth. My team isn't the fastest as it is. I just don't like feeling like, oh, you know, it's maybes and ifs. If we were timid there, we swept from turn 1. And so this is a lot more interesting of a game, but particularly for Scrafty, because I think upon exiting, Scrafty can really club his Scolipede, which in another like in any other situation could be very problematic. Age of Slash is unguardable. Once I click Shadow Ball, he loses a mon except Volk, and we have a whole man time for that. So let's break this down. Scrafty is going to be shutting down everything. Everybody getting shut down by Scrafty. He's about to do his damn thing in this game, as you're going to see coming up. Age of Slash's core purpose coming really to check Halucha. Make sure that boy is always countered. If he has taunt, then Hippo can whirlwind that out. Mantine for Volcarona for Rillaboom, Volcarona for his team. No fire resist, and Rillaboom can do some stuff in the lates of the games, but it's not going to be my primary guy. So like thing that definitely could be problematic for me is Gengar. Scrafty beast, unless he gets lucky with the thing. But let me see if Hippo Flash Cannon, Hippo Flash. I'm actually gonna go with Hippowdon to start. Primarily because Scrafty, if he's like Wood Hammer. Okay, awesome. Surprise D again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scraft God. One down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scraft God does not love these hoes. As he takes his first victim, I'm very surprised that he went hard Volk, considering I have a whole Mantine. Maybe he's gonna try to like sub, but Giga Drain is not gonna cut it, not versus a Mantine. Psychic ain't gonna cut it, not versus a Mantine. Thankfully, hey, he's Orb. Interesting. Obviously, Rooster has Quiver Dances again, but you know I'm still gonna do the same thing. So Gengar's gone. I mean Gengar's here. I really don't know what to expect from this. Gengars are very crafty little things, and they like to do crafty shit like nasty plotting and thunderbolting and things of that nature. So I think Scrafty is just a good bet. Yeah. I'll bet on Volcarona being able to pull this off. I mean Hippowdon being able to shut down his Scolipede in conjunction with what? Yes, Focus Blast. Fuck. It's always these guys, man. It's always these guys. Nasty Plots in the face of the Mantine. Oh, but that lets me know his state of mind. He's probably just one of those set up and go type of players. My thing is, I don't really have anything to beat his. Well, maybe if it's not Adamant Scolipede, I need something to set up on with Volk. So I guess Hippowdon can shut down Fizz Volk. Him having Focus Blast really threw me off. Otherwise, I would have sacked Hippowdon. I should have just stayed in and kept Mantine, because Thunderbolt was the only thing I was fearing. But I'm like, Thunderbolt Gengar. But I mean, fucking, I don't know. What are my best bet? Like, what's my best bet? Age of Slash could probably beat 1, 2. Volcarona beats 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to go Mantine. I just won't give his Volk the opportunity to set up, which is a tall order. Actually, that was a misplay there. What I should have done instead was Haze, because then I could go to Volcarona and Quiver Dance as he attacks, and then that would put me in a better spot, because I'm pretty sure he's banded Age of Slash. I think I just messed up big time. Because I can't go to I can't go to Rillaboom. Oh man, I can't believe I let him get the opportunity. This Gengar, I can't believe I let the Gengar get an opening. So I'll glide here and then like hope that he doesn't know that I am yeah, Quiver Dance, which is just the correct play. And then Life Orb Flamethrower is gonna do me in here. Overheat. Okay, that might give me a shot. Nah, because I needed to sack. So I'm talking about Quiver Dance Overheat. What? Because I needed to sack. I needed to sack. Quiver Dance again. Yeah. So Overheat, obviously. It's minus special attack. Is there a way? CC. No. I meant to Whirlwind there. Whirlwind. Uh-huh. Oh, he Quiver Dance. Kudos. If I attacked him there, maybe. Nah, I just messed this one up, honestly. There's no excuse. Like, I should have just attacked his Gengar. Or, because I let his Gengar get too much mileage. Because I didn't expect Focus Blast. Because Gengars don't carry Focus Blast, generally. And they usually have Nasty Plot, Sub, and so what I should have done was I counted for Focus Blast and went to Hippo. That way I don't lose Manta. Or went to something that the Volt couldn't just, well, the Gengar couldn't just destroy. Or what I could have done instead was Scald the Gengar. I really don't have any. I don't regret the Scrafty play. And I do regret not hazing the Gengar. Because then I could have Quiver Dance back with the Volcarona. I think I just didn't play that with all the things in mind, to be honest with you. And so the Gengar ran up on me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I can't deal with this. And so fast setup sweepers like those are probably going to give me trouble. Like what's the thing called? Hydreigon, things of that nature. Generally going to give teams like this trouble. And so that's one flaw I've just come to realize. Like setup sweepers like Gengar, like like Hydreigon plotters, Zam could be very, 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 very problematic. Which such a great start, such an easy win, man. I'm really, really disappointed in the fact that I didn't pull that off. And so Scrafty might kill a Urshifu real quick. And then the rest is just Volcarona bait in addition to Rillaboom bait. Maybe Aegis / bait too. I need more information before I determine that. Have fun. Of course, man. Always with the sauce. Always with the sauce. Alright, so we're staring down Rillaboom as we said, you know. He's intimidated, so he's shook. I'll just foul play hard here. Wheezing, like, so he's helmet wheezing. Interesting. Very interesting. So Urshifu comes out. You know Scrafty's gonna do his damn thing, right? He actually went for CC, predicting Scrafty. He's gonna switch here. He's the type. What he switch to? Does he really have a pivot? I want to rest, but he stays in. Awesome. So let's get that last run of grassy terrain on what? Toxic picks. Let's see what his initial switch is going to be. Probably picks. Good CC there. Good CC there. You didn't get punished by much. So it goes to Hippodon. I don't get why Hippodon would have been the counter. We're gonna rest here, and then defog away, and we're gonna pivot around with, because Hippodon can shut down as Urshifu too. So like you may think that that's the only thing. Oh, he wanted to put your boy to sleep. It's all good, man, because I'm already asleep. So this is definitely special. So rocks. So it probably doesn't have rock special, wheezing. Okay, fair enough. Let's get your rocks up. I'm gonna take that wheezing's item. I don't want it having this item anymore. The thing about the wheezing is if I U-turn into my Volk versus it, you're losing the Amon. And so like I'm like, how can people be this Volk weak? Am I missing something here? Let's see what I'm missing. Let's live and learn here. Perhaps toxic on this or something. He's levitate helmet. Hippodon comes in, but like boosted Giga Drain is essentially stab, and he only has yawn as far as I can tell. Right here, I bet Modest would have killed him. Yeah, yawn. So that's their counter. Okay, which means when I do this again, he's done. So rather than okie doke, my Rillaboom is pretty solid here. I'm gonna use that. So it pivots to Pex, not trying to lose his Rillaboom, which means he's probably gonna either toxic or go for the knockoff here, which aren't that. The toxic matters a little bit more, but the knock, not really. Don't really have much for Pex switching wise, I've come to realize. So depending on what this does here, so he Rillabooms, that means the Pex is probably knockoff or Toxic Spike Haze. It's funny that I just got rid of his terrain. I think that's super funny. So U-turn, potential rocks. Okay, so he knocks, and he's Life Orb, and he's at -1. So if he's knockoff Life Orb, you'd assume Hippodon here. And the Quiver danced. Flamethrower, 90 stab, 135. Plus 2 gauge and 140, so a little stronger. Yeah, I crit him there. I think that mattered based on how much crit +1 Giga Drain did. So no more rocks, which means I don't have to depend on Mantine as much. But I think he is just generally weak to Volk, and it's probably Skull, Knock, Haze, Pex. Which is crazy that the Giga Drain can't even kill the Hippo. Isn't that nuts? So bulky. You don't have the balls to CC here, Brody. You're going for Wicked Blow. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to take that Sandstorm with me, too. And so, you know, I miss my Rocky helmet. I do miss it. So let's sleep talk here. Please, Scrafty. I knew he'd stay in. Please, Scrafty. Give me something good. Foul play. I'll take it. It's not the best, but I'll take it. Which means he expected my. I burned one turn of sleep. Let's get back to sleep talking. Rillaboom's an odd switch because if I get anything solid, yeah, if I get anything solid, your Rillaboom is just not like I'm on anymore. And Grassy Glide doesn't kill. Maybe he has superpower. No, we have knockoff superpower. Give me this. Give me this Rillaboom right the fuck now. He has superpower. He has it! No! He has it! If I quiver here and he knocks, I get another kill. If he goes to Pex and I don't. Yeah, I can quiver here. I should have killed his Rillaboom, but I think he has too much to lose. Oh wow, he has a eject button. It's not good. Should have killed his Rillaboom. Should have killed his Rillaboom. I knew he'd stay in there. Eject button, huh? Aegis Slash. Interesting. Banded Shadow Sneak. Certainly. I'll get some more. Nah, he was just gonna. He really just doesn't have anything for Volk. He really just doesn't have anything for it. Interesting. Huh. His wheezing is certainly annoying. My Aegis Slash is now a massive problem for him. So let's slack off here on the off chance he tries to pivot to Urshifu, predicting my Mantine or my Aegis Slash or something of that nature. So he scalds once, doesn't burn me, and is complaining. Okay. Should have high horsepower there, to be honest with you. So he's not switching. Like he's staying in to try to burn me. So let's high horsepower that way. So Rillaboom can't knock out my Rillaboom. It's gonna get Life Orb stalled. And if he SDs, we eat. Yeah, we eat any one hit he goes for. So we're gonna glide him back. And now Band Glide is eating up the rest of his team for the most part. Depending on what his Aegis Slash is. For sure. The way he's playing is as if it's SD. But if it's SD, then Hippo beats. So it's sub-toxic, it seems. Nothing he's ever had so far has matched up, so I'm gonna assume, yeah, like some other shit. So let's haze here. Let's put him in blade form. Very interesting. Interesting stuff indeed. So Mantine self-hazing the tech. We have the technology. And we just scald again here. In case he can't get back to blade form, shield form. You know what I'm saying? And we roost here. on the cook up. I'm here on the cook up. Something like that. Something like that. Do we even need to heal? Shadow Ball, he's slower than me. No. Smurn that Urshifu, he's gonna try to switch into Bonnet. Just left Aegis slashing. With Roost, we should still take less than half. Yeah. And then we'll haze it away. We could have hazed it away there, but we're gonna stall out all these Shadow Balls today, boy. Unless he's trying to condition me to, like, he gets the free switch into the Fu. Should make sense. So we'll Scald here for some damage. Get that burn on him. Nice. I know he's gonna complain here. Yeah.